When Jesus Christ spoke for the last time from the cross, his words weren't just an ending, they were a beginning. They became a guide for the rest of us. Pulled from the four gospel accounts, these 7 statements give us a stunningly complete picture of his mission. They're not just ancient history, they're a profound roadmap for navigating our own complicated lives, offering timeless wisdom on everything from forgiveness to finding purpose in our pain. In his final hours, Jesus spoke only 7 times. Each phrase, spoken through agony, peels back a layer, revealing a new dimension of his love and purpose. These words have been called a spiritual sermon from the cross. And today, we're going to explore that sermon and see how it can genuinely reshape the way we live. The very first thing Jesus says is a prayer for the people executing him. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. In the middle of unimaginable pain, his focus isn't on himself, but on them. That's radical forgiveness. This is a tough pill to swallow for us. In a world where it's so easy to hold a grudge or cancel someone, this first word calls us to something higher. It asks us to meet injustice not with more bitterness, but with a mercy that can actually break the cycle of hate. It's a lesson in letting go of the poison we think we are re-aiming at others. Next, Jesus turns to one of the criminals hanging beside him. The man, seeing something incredible in Jesus, just asks to be remembered. Jesus' response is immediate and absolute. Truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. This is the word of salvation. It's a powerful promise that it is never, ever too late for grace. No matter how far anyone has fallen, redemption is just one moment of faith away. For us, it's a reminder to never give up hope on ourselves or on anyone else. It teaches us that God's grace is bigger than our biggest mistakes. Seeing his mother, Mary, and his close friend John near the cross, Jesus weaves a new family right there in that moment of crisis. He looks at Mary and says, "Woman, behold your son," and then to John, "Behold your mother." This is the word of relationship. Even in his personal agony, he's still thinking about the community and care of his loved ones. He shows us that faith isn't meant to be a solo journey. We're meant to be a spiritual family, looking out for one another, especially when things get tough. It challenges us to build communities of love and support that go beyond our family ties. Then comes the most chilling cry from the cross. My God, why have you forsaken me?" This is the word of abandonment. As Jesus takes on the full weight of human sin, he feels a crushing separation from God. This cry gives a voice to our own darkest moments. It's a validation for all the times we felt lost, alone, or that God has forgotten us. It teaches us that it's okay to be brutally honest with God about our pain and doubt. This isn't a lack of faith. It's a cry of pure human distress, showing that even when we feel lost, we can and should still cry out. A short, simple, human statement comes next. I thirst. This is the word of suffering. It's a stark reminder of Jesus' humanity that the Son of God felt real, physical pain. But it's also deeper than that. Just as Jesus thirsted for water, we all have a spiritual thirst, a longing for God, for meaning, for justice. This word calls us to have empathy for those who are suffering physically all around us, and to pay attention to the deeper spiritual needs in our own lives. These words are so much more than history. They're an invitation to live differently. If you're finding this connection between ancient wisdom and modern life helpful, consider subscribing. We release new videos every week designed to help you do just that. As the end draws near, Jesus declares, "It is finished." This is the word of triumph. Make no mistake, this is not the defeated cry of a dying man. It's the victorious shout of a king. The mission is accomplished. Atonement is made. Salvation is secured. That single statement offers us incredible freedom. It means we can stop trying so hard to earn God's love and instead just rest in what Christ has already done. It gives us the strength to keep going, knowing the ultimate victory is already won. Finally, with his last breath, Jesus speaks with a calm and quiet trust. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. This is the word of reunion. After all the pain, the struggle, and the feeling of abandonment, there is peace. Jesus gives us the perfect model of trust, willingly placing his life in the Father's hands. This is how we can learn to live, and how we can face death not with fear, but with faith. It's a call to surrender our own lives, our plans, and our anxieties into God's loving care. From radical forgiveness to total surrender, the 7 last words of Christ offer a complete guide to a life of faith. They teach us how to forgive, how to hope, how to care for each other, how to be honest in our pain, and how to trust God completely. These ancient words aren't stuck in the past. They are alive with power for us today. They show us how to live with unshakable purpose and, ultimately, how to find rest in the victory that's already been won. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the profound words of Jesus Christ. If you found inspiration in this exploration of his last words, we invite you to subscribe for more enriching content. Your subscription will ensure you don't miss any of our future videos, which will continue to dive deep into the teachings and stories that have shaped our world. Additionally, if you'd like to receive occasional emails with updates and reflections, please sign up for our newsletter. We value your presence in our community and look forward to sharing more spiritual insights and discussions with you soon.